It is hot. It is really hot. I just went out in the workshop for 3 minutes. 3 minutes, it's all it took. And I was done. Nope, no thank you, no sir. So, in I came, and we're gonna do this. Hey you guys, welcome to Chit Chat with this and that. We're gonna talk about a topic near and dear to my heart, the pipe. The humble briar pipe. Doesn't have to be briar, you could have a meerschaum, you could have a corn cob. But if you belong to the brotherhood of the pipe, you belong to the brotherhood of the pipe. Doesn't matter. Now, I've been meaning to do this video for a little while. I got some notes and I gotta read notes in order to stay, again, somewhat coherent. First things first, a little housekeeping. For my pipe today, I have a Peterson ADS New Grange spigot. These are beautiful pipes, and I love the silver band on the stem and the stummel because it's real silver. It will tarnish, and it just adds to the character of the pipe. So here we go. That's the New Grange spigot. Leaning forward this much. I haven't done it in a while. Now, if you take note, under here, right, where'd it go? Oops, sorry, wrong side. Right here is a maker's mark. That will tell you the year and the maker. I'm using my Zippo, which I have a video coming up on a couple Zippos that I recently got. Nothing spectacular, nothing fancy, but I think they warrant a video. Tamper. My 4570 shell casing. I've had this for a little while. This is Cumberland. Turned it on lathe, made a little fake bullet head just to complete it. Plus it adds weight. So let's get down to the business here. A discussion on why I smoke pipe. Oh, Carter Hall. That's what I'm smoking today, Carter Hall. I love my Burleys. I do love Virginias. Mainly the Navy Flake blends. I do like those. Those are real good. But I tend to lean towards the Codger blends, the Burleys, the Prince Alberts, the Velvets, the Grangers, the half and halves, which I have to order some half and half. I am completely out. And then my cup of cold coffee. Cleanse the palate. So, why did I start smoking pipe? Well, I don't know. You hear famous men that smoke pipe. Not so many famous women. I'm not saying they're not out there. Pretty sure, what's her name? Andy McDowell. I think she smokes pipe. But you don't hear of many famous women smoking pipe. I could be wrong. I'm not an expert on everything. I don't have a doctorate in pipology. So I think it really hit me one day when, oh gosh, I think I was about 15 or 16. And I used to reenact the Civil War. And I saw all these guys that were so cool, you know, they 15, 16-year-old boy walking around the camp, and you're seeing these guys smoking a pipe or smoking a cigar or sitting around the campfire. And it just added this like mythological essence to it all. And all the smoke in the air, it mixed, and it was intoxicating. And from there, I just wanted to do it. So I did it, and I've been smoking ever since. I do smoke cigarettes. I like Lucky Strikes, which, funny enough, half and half used to be in Lucky Strikes. So that could be part of it, but that's really what got me into it. Now, what kept me into it? As I got older and started finding my way in life, I found hobbies, especially when I quit drinking. When I got sober in 2019, I needed something to keep me busy, something to do. So I started doing little woodworking projects to keep my hands busy, keep my mind busy, and I really gravitated towards wood, and specifically decoy carving. I love decoy carving. Go from a block of wood to something that resembles a duck that you could shoot over, and they're phenomenal. Not my work, but decoys. Like, I have a few from a maker local to me that are just astonishingly beautiful. Maybe I'll do a video on those one day. But I do like ducks. As you can see, it's Cletus. Cletus the duck. And back, see? Tangent. Back to it. So I always came back to pipe smoking because I'm walking around with a hunk of wood in my hand that someone turned from nothing into something. They took time. This is a fraction of their life that they will never get back. And you have to appreciate that. And if you don't, with anything, when someone makes something, that is a portion of their life. They are giving you a portion of their life. So treat it as so. You start thinking of it that way, and it becomes not romantic as in love romantic, but as in poetic. Poetic would be a better term for it. So I think about that. Every time I light up, every time I hold one in my hand, I think about that. Now, plus I'm also kind of a firebug. I love fire, and pipe smoking has a lot to do with fire. So, you know, it called to me. That's pretty much why I stayed. Let's see. Blends that I enjoy. I touched on this briefly. I do like the Burleys, the Codger blends, but I do also enjoy some of the modern blends, mainly the American blends. I don't care for the Lakeland blends. They're too florally. But blends like Bijou, Blockade Runner, Black Frigate, the Peter Stokeby's. I really enjoy the Peter Stokeby blends. Let's see what else I got back there. Cornell and Deals. I like the Dark One series. Those are good. Nice, strong. But yeah, those are the blends I tend to gravitate towards. Now, socially, I find that pipe smoking is more acceptable than cigarette smoking. You'll get compliments on the smell of your pipe smoke, not on the smell of your cigarette smoke. So that makes it a little easier to smoke in public, which I do enjoy smoking. It's one of the few vices I have left that I'm allowed to have. Talked about the smell, social acceptable, craftsmanship of the pipe. Oh, if you get yourself a smooth grain Peterson, doesn't matter what shape, the wood grain that you can find in a pipe is just amazing. It's beautiful. It's a work of art. Granted, it's factory produced, but still a work of art. It's another reason that I stuck around with this. You talk about chasing flavors or chasing that Nirvana smoke. That doesn't really keep me here. Now, don't get me wrong, it's fun, but it's some guys that's their sole purpose in this is trying to taste what region that the Orientals came from or which farm the Periques came from. And I think there's only six. I think there's only 6 farms in Louisiana that can still make Perique. That's a whole nother topic. The big one that keeps me around is it slows me down. My wife says I have ADD. I don't think I have ADD. But she's probably right. Now, my brain works faster than my mouth. And you'll hear me misspeak, come back and try to correct it, or I won't notice it because my brain is 16 topics ahead and my mouth is trying to catch back up. So the pipe slows me down in a good way. It lets me regain my composure, my thought process. It helps me speak after I think. So something's bothering me. I'll sit down, I'll smoke a pipe, and I'll process through it before I speak. I can get my mind in order, I can get the facts in order, and try to convey my thoughts and feelings without crushing the person I'm speaking to, making them feel belittled. I have a tendency to do that sometimes when I'm very passionate about something. I don't mean to do it. So, my question to you is, if you smoke pipe, why? Why do you smoke pipe? Who inspired you to smoke pipe? What's your favorite blend? When do you like to smoke? What do you like to drink with your pipe? I tend to drink coffee all day, every day. I don't like to taste the water. So guys, thanks for tuning in. I hope this wasn't too boring. I do like my pipes. I'll probably do a lot of videos on pipes, spread them out between pipes, knives, sidearms, little things I come across, collect. Some things are interesting to other people. They're all interesting to me. So until I see you again, thank you and stay safe.